Hi there everybody, and today we're going to work on appropriate speeds on the roads. I'm just going to work on the side roads where it's going to be 20, 30, maybe 40 mile an hour roads, and talk about the appropriate speeds that you should be doing for driving after you take your driving test, and obviously driving when you're on your driving test. So we're going to get ourselves ready, have a little look round. I'm going to show a signal because this car's coming towards me, because they need to know I'm going to pull off. And it's a 30 mile an hour road. So we've got to get our speed up, but we've also got to be sensible about the road conditions. It's 3 degrees and it's frost at the same time. So it's pretty straight. I'm getting to 28 miles an hour in third gear, but I'm going to be slowing down for the bends. So I'm checking my mirrors, lift off the gas a little bit, slowing down for the fact that I don't want to be going around the bend too fast, and looking beyond the silver car in front of me. I'm looking at the road, checking my mirrors to go around the car. I'm slowing down because I think there's a car coming. Oh no, it's not, it's parked up. Well, there was one there eventually, behind that one. Bring myself back in. And when you're doing this sort of stuff, going around cars, you don't have to worry about the speed so much because you have to slow down for the traffic, aren't you? But once you've got a clear bit of road, you want to get your speed back up. We've got a car with hazard lights on sticking out before a parked car, so we're going to give him a lot more space. I'm going to slow down because there's a roundabout, so I'm anticipating the danger in case someone comes around a corner. Check out the road, give him a bit of space just in case he opens the door, because hazard lights, not always got a bump on the front of the car there, that's why he's got hazard lights on. We're going to go left, check into my right, it's clear, following the road up the road. Yeah, that car had a bit of a bump on the front there. So 30 mile an hour road, in third gear. I know it's not my priority, so I'm going to start slowing down. I was doing 26 then, and I'm slowing down for the black car in front of me. And it doesn't matter what's behind you, they've got to wait at this point, because we can't get through. Looking beyond the car in front of me, it's clear beyond him, so I'm checking my mirrors, and I'm gas, bite, and I'm coming out. Speed bumps, 10 mile an hour, these ones. Slightly more if you can get away with it, if it's safe enough. Back to third gear. It's a nice straight road. I'm going up to speed, getting close to the speed limit. And I'm doing 28, 29 miles an hour at this point in third gear. Keep an eye on my speed, because on the slow roads, you might not realise, but you can go faster than what you can. And last thing you want to do is break the speed limit after you pass your test, because you're going to get caught eventually. And it's 3 points on your licence and a fine. And if you get 6 points in the first 2 years as a new driver, you're going to lose your license and start again. So I'm slowing down a little bit, going to go into the middle, taking my time over the speed bump, checking that zebra's nice and clear, looking up the road, it's nice and clear at the moment. It's my priority here, so I'm back into the middle, and I'm going to go right at the roundabout. Centre mirror, right, signalling, and I'm going to take it in second gear. I'm not going to do mini ones in third gear, a right turn, checking to my right. It looks pretty easy and clear, so I'm keeping my speed down with the brake on, doing 10 miles an hour. My back tyre touched the curb a little bit, which is fine, because my front one went round it. And that car's off the road on the left, so I've got enough space to get through. If it's on the road, I'll have to give way. And I'm known by the zebras, so I'm going to start to go build my speed up at this point. And I'm looking up the road, still in the 30 zone. I'm doing 28 miles an hour again, 29 miles an hour in third gear. I'm not taking this out. If you were doing 20 now on your test, the examiner's going to give you a fault, because it's a clear road ahead of you. You can see clearly ahead of you, and you're going slow for no reason. So you've got to remember that. You know, we're going to do a left turn, centre mirror, left, signalling, and we're going to get our speed down now. So I'm getting my speed down for second gear. Getting down to about, coming down now, 12 miles an hour, 11 miles an hour, going around the corner. Because remember, it is cold still. I don't want to go around there fast, because on some side roads, and this is where you've got to remember appropriate speeds for the weather conditions. There's a car coming, so I'm going to slow down, pop it in first gear while I'm waiting. I'm looking at the road, and I'm going to come out. And then carry on going back round there. So yeah, looking at the road on these ones here. Now it's a 30 mile an hour road, but you're not going to do 30 on here because there's too many things, and you can see on the right it's frosty. So I'm doing appropriate. I'm doing 15 miles an hour at the moment, looking right up the road, because what I don't want to do is brake hard with it being frosty, because there's a risk you're going to skid. So it's 3 degrees, but in the shade, I bet it's 0 degrees because that frost is not melting on the ground there. So it's being sensible, remembering it's warm in the cabin, cold outside. That's why everyone's wrapped up in the coats and hats and gloves. And I'm looking right up the road, and I'm doing, so it's a bit clearer now, I'm doing 20 miles an hour. I'm going to go left at a roundabout, centre mirror left, signalling, and I'm slowing down for a lower gear because I can't see on the right, and that way I'd have to brake hard. I'm checking to the right, final check to the right, it's clear, bringing it round slowly. If I go around fast in the shade, there's a risk I'm going to skid. So appropriate speeds, back up to third gear again. And it's a tricky one when it's like this weather conditions, because you can't go too slow, but you can't go too fast. Centre mirror right, signalling right, letting the speed come down for second gear for the turn, bringing it down for second gear, lifting the clutch slowly. I'm doing 15 on the turn, letting it get out of the way, 9 miles an hour. He was already crossing, let him go. He's right away, remember. When he's on the road, you want to let him go. And now I'm looking at the road, that car's giving way to me. Got my speed up, I'm in third gear, 28 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour. It's clear on the road, it's not frosty. And that's what you got to remember. You got to do the speed limit that's safe when it's safe to do so. You don't want to go, as in a safe speed limit. You don't want to break the speed limit. That's wrong, isn't it? That's going to get you a ticket. And it'll also fail your test. So if you go past the speed limit and bring it back down straight away, you're going to be fine. But if you're doing in a 30 zone, 30, 31, the examiner's going to start looking at your right foot. And if you're pressing that gas to go faster, 32, 33, at that point they're going to step in, aren't they? So I'm doing 30 miles an hour at the moment in the third gear, taking me time, 28 miles an hour. You know, people might say, oh, you can go in fourth gear. I can go in fourth gear because it's going downhill. But you've got to keep an eye on your speed, because when you're in a higher gear, the car's going to want to pull it forward more, isn't it, in the higher gears? And there's a risk that you're going to struggle, you know, if you start slowing down. So I'm in fourth gear doing 29, 30. I'm covering my brake to slow myself down, because fourth gear's trying to pull me faster there. Keep an eye on that guy on the right, he's pulling out, so I'm checking my mirrors, slow down a little bit. So the appropriate speeds for the roads in front of me, all the time. Now, I am going to do a left turn in the next minute, so I'm going to check what's happening behind me. I'm not going to do this one, but do the one after this, because that's a bit of a dead end there. So the next left turn coming up, here it comes, centre mirror left, signalling left. I'm going to bring my speed down from 4 to 2, and I'm going to skip third gear, lift the clutch gently, keep your brake on softly, so I'm not going around the corner fast, it's in the shade. I'm doing 10 miles an hour, and a quick look at my speed then to check, but you won't be checking your speed, you'll be looking at the road. I'm just checking to tell you what speed limit is, to give you an idea of the speed around the corner. Because as a learner, you'll be thinking, oh, I've got to go faster because the car behind me. Well, you've got to do appropriate. You can't go too fast around the corner because it'd be dangerous. So I can see a bit ahead of me at the moment, so I'm doing 24. The car going to the right now. I'm going to cover my brake a little bit in the next second, in case someone comes around the corner, because I can't see go around the bend. That's it. Covering brake again, just in case another car comes around the corner. And I'm carrying on, because I can't see past the bend very far. And we've got the sun in my face, give me a little bit of space from the car on the left. Because even though you've got a person opening the door on the left on the pavement, could be getting bags out, could be getting kids out, there might be a kid on the other side who opens the door. So give me door's width. And I'm looking at the road, I can see a bit further, sun's in my face, but I've got my sun visor here to help me. And I'm looking at the road, checking my right mirror, bringing myself back out. And I'm doing 25 miles an hour. I'm not going to 28, 29, looking at the road, gently braking, looking for gaps after these 4 cars. There's a bit of a right bend, there's a car coming and braking, slowing down for this gap. Now I didn't know he was there, but I anticipate the fact that a car might come around the bend. So I was already under cautious of slowing myself down, back to third gear now. Now at the end of the road I'm going to turn right at the junction. Remember, if you can't see, you want to be stopping. Centre mirror right, signalling, The right I can see there's a car coming, so I'm stopping anyway. On the left I can't see, oh, there's a car there now, I can see. First gear, gas, bite, double check and carry on. Don't just check once. If you're emerging, right, left, check again to your left, because that's where you're going to go into, in the left lane when you turn. There's no point saying right, left, and that's enough. If it looks like it's busy or lots of parked cars, check again, because you don't know, you might have missed something first time. And I'm nice straight road, third gear, fourth gear, 30 miles an hour in a 30 zone. I'm doing appropriate speed. If you were doing 20 now, you're going to get a fault on your test for going slow. The examiner's going to watch your speed and they're going to start saying to you, you know, it's a 30 zone. Now I'm going to go ahead. Now it's my priority, but I'm going to drop down a little bit. It's a third gear. There's no one behind the zebra. Checking my right mirror to get into the middle because I want to clip the curbs. There's only one lane, get in the middle of that gap. Avoid the curbs. Checking my left mirror to come back. And carrying on. I'm going to leave it in third because I'm going over the top of a hill here. And I'm going to do a right turn coming up. So just past this turn here, there's a right turn coming up. See where the car's coming out? Centre mirror right. Signalling now. Slowing down for second gear. The cars on the right is going to have to wait. The red car is quite close, so I'm going to wait for him. There's a nice big gap behind the red car. That's the gap I'm going to take. Off the brake, gas, bite, bring it round. No rush, keep your speed under control. Straighten up, change the gear. It's not a rush. You know, remember, the temperature's cold, so if you accelerate on a bend, turning into a road, coming out of a road, it might be a little bit icy on that patch where it's shaded. You might lose a bit of grip and start skidding or wheel spinning. It's going to freak you out if you're not used to it. So keep your speed under control on them turns. I'm going to go ahead at the roundabout. So I'm braking. It's pretty open. I can see what's happening. Not a lot going on. And I'm bringing it round. Mirror signals to come off. Taking it round here. And following the road ahead. Bit more acceleration. Got to 30 miles an hour pretty quickly. And that's what you've got to remember, is when you're driving on your driving test, it's showing the examiner that you can do the safe speeds on the side roads. You're not driving like a granny. You're not going dead slow. You're not driving like your granddad. You know, he's being overcautious because he's got the experience where he can drive dead slowly and he's not bothered. He's passed his driving test. He passed it in the 1940s. Okay, so you've got to say to yourself, I've got to be sensible with the speeds. I've got to show the examiner I can do appropriate speeds when I need to and slow down when I need to and build the speed up safely when I need to. I don't want to be driving slowly all the time because they're going to take you on fast roads, slow roads. Now we're going to do a second left. This is the first one. Centre mirror left, signalling now, dropping down to second gear because even though I can see clearly on the junction, I don't go around in third gear. I'm going to slow down for the turn. And I can build a little bit of speed up on the straight, back to third gear. So I'm not hanging around with the speeds, I'm building it straight back up. And that's what you got to say. I'm straight back up to 28, 29 miles an hour, third gear, driving up the road. There's nothing saying 40, anything, so it's still a 30 zone. Because if it's a 40, you're going to get repeater signs. If it's a 20, you're going to get repeater signs. In a 30 zone, you're not going to get many signs saying 30 to you. You're going to get maybe when it's changing. I mean, if you're ever unsure about the speed limit, you could always look at how wide the lampposts are, and you could look down a side road. If it's 30 on a side road, it's probably going to be a different speed that the road you're on at that point. Okay, good luck. Hope this quick video on appropriate speeds on side roads helps you. If it does, fantastic. I'm going to put a couple of videos below to help you along with other stuff. Take care, safe driving everybody.